Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vieira can get it clear. Beckenbauer. Both sides exercising caution for now. Pelé knocks it into space. Bullet. Now Cruyff. And he's being shifted off it. Now he's got space here. And this is Bullet. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Thuram.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Vieira. And it's Thuram. It's Roberto Carlos. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Pelé. And this is Pelé. And it's Vieira. That's Maldini. Ibrahimovic producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Goal! Clément! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's a promising position, pinches it off him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff, pull it. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's there to clear it. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Beckenbauer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Davids tries to clear. Roberto Carlos ploughing through the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thinks one through. Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the finish! Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Driving on and making good progress.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vieira. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. And he skips past his man. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that is having a shot! Marvellous goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Pullet is onto it in a flash. Now it's Pele, looking to play him in. Zanetti is in a really good position out wide. Pele! Oh, split! And for the first half, that is that. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Benfica are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Away we go again. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thuram with the clearance. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer running with intent. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And they've been given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Clermont have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Benfica have their third corner. Oh, good climb! That's a fair try, but just off target. Well, that's well spotted. Thuram, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Nice looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pelé. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicked it back promptly. Hullet. It's Cruyff. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Czech trying to keep this in.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Thuram cuts it out. Zanetti. Beckenbauer. Vieira. Tries to dink it through. That'll be a throw-in.
Beckenbauer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Beckenbauer, that's a little off target. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lizarazu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Seedorf. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Best crosses it in here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Clermont really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And this is Ronaldo. He's had a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Ronaldinho has the space to scheme and claimed it back swiftly.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He is through here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's just a little long.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That has not gone well. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that will be the final act. Benfica have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Chers spectateurs,
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to.
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Hazard. Messi picks it up out wide. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Schneider. Eintracht Frankfurt have reclaimed it. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zanetti, good read, needed to be. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. It's Schneider! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's in one-on-one. Real chance! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Messi. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Eintracht Frankfurt with the corner, they're first. Vieira! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a sharp pass. Now it's Pelé. Cruyff, and he's got the big... Great chance! Goal! Benfica! And the comeback is complete. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Bullet never out of the action for very long. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now this could be a chance. Pelé, Cruyff, and it's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. And this is Pelé. Azar. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. Oh, some astute defending there. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Suarez. Pinches it off him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Swung over. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Benfica are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal. Vieira. And this is Luis Suarez. Thuram does well to get it back. Beckenbauer. It's Hullet. And it's Cruyff. Spread to the right. Cruyff. It's a goal kick. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Cruyff. Schneider. Conte.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hazard running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar wants to run onto this. There's the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Schneider. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Pele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Eintracht Frankfurt needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 4. Número 17. Neymar. Número 13. Número 2. Número 11. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 7.
Hazard.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 6. Hazard.
Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Número 14.
Oh, that's neat.
Número 18.
Takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Benfica really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Backward it goes. Just about up to 75 minutes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Might be danger here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. And here's Zanetti. Oh, good effort. That's another chance. It's a goal. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Hazard. Xavi Alonso. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Hazard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Very nicely done. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's cut it out. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Benfica.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. So Dina between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff, Ibrahimovic, shot could be on, Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking here to chip it through. Swings, and header! That's going to go a long way.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And this is Hazard, and shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tchouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Messi takes aim and crosses. Oh, good play! Goal, Germany! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Zanetti. Cruyff. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Benfica are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Ibrahimovic, this is promising. He's in a good position here. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Schneider. Zanetti.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ibrahimovic. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. And here's Ibrahimovic. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Opts to play it back. It's Hullet.
Benfica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Played with finesse. Deftly away. And they can counter here. Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic with a definite foul there. Thuram. And it's Zanetti. Just eases him off the ball. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. There's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Looking to play him in. Pull it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute.
It's come to nothing. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Benfica unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Cruyff. Great ball, and he's in here. Now, can he find a finish? Cross into the box. And that should get the job done. Cruyff. Oh, that's neat. He's looking wide. Looking for options for movement. And he's heaved it away. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Neymar. Deftly away. And here's Neymar. Great chance! Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. Benfica are back in business.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. Pinches it off him. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been slipped through. Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way past. Zanetti proves just a little bit too strong. Pull it. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lovely bit of skill. Takes a shot! Goal! Benfica! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Germany. Number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is
Benfica with the lead.
44.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get on the end of this? Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nesta. Zanetti. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Zanetti. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ronaldo. He's found the way through. Chance for a shot!
Benfica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ronaldinho, there he goes, motoring forward.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Delivers the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a terrific... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution for Germany, number 8.
Germany
Schneider.
have turned to their
Number
bench
23,
and we're going to have a
Messi.
substitution.
Number 22,
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Number 50,
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from
number
that.
21.
Now it's Roberto
Stojkovic.
Carlos. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Stojkovic. And the number on the board is 3. Ronaldinho, real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And time is up. Benfica have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Hello, attendees.
Ronaldinho
This
picking
is
up
a
the Man
World
of the Match
Children
award.